enough. It'll be fine. Shoot a puppy tail. All right. Hello and welcome, everybody. Happy New Year's from Mr. Ziggy, Phoenix, the Panda, and everyone here at the Venom household. Hopefully, everyone is doing well and staying safe. It is snowing for the first real time in Denver right now. So if you're out in the snow, be careful. If you're out with people, be careful. Whatever you're doing, just be careful and be safe. I gotta fuck with this shit here real quick. Let's do like that. There's a Ziggy to help me out. There we are. That looks pretty good. Oh, thank you so much for your assistance. Oh, there we go. And there's the panda. There she is. Wouldn't be right without the panda and the cat and all that going on. So, let's get you right over here. Let's get you moved over just ever so slightly. There we go. All right. Panda here. We got the Phoenix here. Is there a puppy here? It's somebody's puppy birthday today? Is it somebody's puppy birthday today? All right. So we got the panda. She just needs the attention. Ah, there's the puppy. Ah, there's the puppy. All right. So nothing unusual here going on. Let's see. Right there. Right there. Can you see right there? There we go. At least let me get in the shot here. Ah, there's a good one. All right. There we are. Wouldn't be right without Princess Panda and Ziggy. Whoops. And Ziggy here. All right. So we are celebrating the New Year's in style. We are going to start off with the bong rip, and we're going to roll up another one of these huge ass rolling papers. The old 12 inchers. Oh, we'll let her play with that for a minute. All right. So we rolled one for Christmas. That was really good. We're going to try and shoot for two today. We got some weed, and this bowl has a shitload of hash in it. So if you can light one up with me, now's a good time. Uh-oh. Aaron, hey, stopping in for a bit to say hi. Hope you have a good stream and a good new year. I work early and I'm already took my fatty 10 minutes ago. Oh, well, you already took your fatty 10 minutes ago. Hey, it's all right. Stay safe, broski. Staying good, sending good vibes to you and your bandmates. Thank you so much for that, especially for the bandmates. We could use it. We are going out of state for the first time next weekend. Oh, there's just a kid. She does so much case. What's that? What's this? What? Go. All right. Anyway, much appreciated. All right. And hopefully everyone and you for sure staying safe. There you go. I'm gonna play with it over here. What a cute little thing. All right. Let her play with that on the floor. She loves that fucking thing. All right. So that's what I was getting to. Here's a cheers to everybody. Happy New Year's. Here's to ending this one, starting it off on a fresh note. Cheers, everybody. Oh! Good enough. Quit fucking with it. All right. Well, hopefully all is well. I know this week has been absolutely shitty for me, to be 100% honest. It's been a terrible end of the new year. My whole family got COVID. I was supposed to have gotten my shoulder surgery on Tuesday. So I was supposed to be all fucked up and not be able to do this motion at all, even though that hurts now. I wasn't even going to be able to do it. So all in all, pretty good. A little bit right there. Could you just move right there for him? Yeah, there's a perfect panda. There you are. Nope, I got you right in the center. All right. But yes, I was supposed to have my 1986 Juggalo CBD cigarettes. I'm not against them. I lost my whole pack of CBD cigarettes and like 3 joints at the last fucking concert I went to. I don't even know how it happened. So if you got them, smoke them. Vance Global was hooking me up with smokes for a while. I can't say I blame them for not sending me out anymore. I was going through them. But Vance Global, good CBD cigarettes. Anyway, yeah, like I said, supposed to have already had my shoulder surgery on Tuesday. Didn't happen. I got a call on Monday saying I was not a candidate for surgery because of heart conditions. So, which I've always kind of known I had heart stuff going wrong, but now I actually know it for sure. I had an echocardiogram and an EKG and all these tests run, and it turns out my heart is fucked. No, pretty much. I have a hole in my heart, fluid around my heart, and something's not pumping right. So shit's fucked. I go and see a cardiologist now. Hey, so now cardiologist instead of a fucking surgeon. So I just can't believe the you know what I mean, like contacting me fucking less than 24 hours before I thought I was going to go into major surgery, which would take months of rehabilitation. I'm like, man, not too much fucking headroom, not too much head up, heads up on their part for me. So it's been fucked with that. So terrible news for me because I'm like, fuck, now I got to fucking go through a cardiologist. Sounds like I'm probably gonna have fucking heart surgery. Let's hope not, but very possible that that will happen before anything else. So whatever. But it's all right. I'm ready for this year to be over. I'm already ready for this week to be over too, to be 100% honest. But we're gonna have a good time tonight. Whoo! I figured might not technically be Shatterday yet, but it'll be Shatterdays by the end of today. I'm going to look up an app on maybe my phone or something here. They'll do the countdown for us. So once it gets close, we got about, for me, 28 minutes. Wait, no, 38 minutes. Wait, 48 minutes. I'm a stoner. So no, it'd be 42 minutes. How about that? 42 minutes. I can't think. Seeds of Wayside. It's already 12:15 here, so good night. Hope your heart surgery goes well. Thank you. I was gonna do it earlier so I could catch everybody else's 4th of July or 4th of July. See what? I just woke up from a nap to make sure I could be up for this. I wanted to do it earlier so I could catch multiple different New Year's countdowns, but we're doing Colorado because that's where I'm at. So I will just go on my phone here and we'll set that up, and then we're going to roll a big ass joint, a big 12 inch foot long joint here is what we're going to roll. and I bet I can smoke on that from now until the new year. So, year countdown, bam. Let's see, we got a good one. 40 minutes, 34 seconds. So there we go. Grand Junction time. We'll take it. All right. So at least I got that going. Plug in my phone so that fucker doesn't die. And at least now I can do a countdown here. And we'll do a dab or something right at the New Year's. Something fun. Loadable. All right. We're charging. And we are going to hit this bong and we are going to roll up one of these big ass joints while I still have some time. All right. Ooh, that's some curled up gum line. One thing about these raws is the natural gum line really curls up to the point where like have to like ugh, work that, right? Oh, kind of sucks. Ah, did I rip it? Nope. Can't rip it. I'll fuck up the whole thing. All right. Man, I've never had the gum line curl up that bad. It's in a full fucking straw. All right. There we go. All right. So, put those back. Let those dry out. Now, you can kind of see that the gum line has completely curled over. See that, Panda? One thing you can do is just kind of exhale on it, flatten it out. That seems to work pretty good. There's a panda and a phoenix, I mean. There's a phoenix. Come here. Come here. Yeah, why don't you hop up and say hi to everybody? Hop up and say hi. There's a phoenix here in her coat because it's snowing over here. So we got the coat on. She's outside enjoying the winter wonderland. Maker, what's up, dude? Let's go ahead and just move you out. She hates it. She's like, I want to sit right in the middle. Let me sit right in the middle. Nick, yo, and already celebrated 3 New Year's. Yes, I know I'm a little late to the party, but again, I'm in Colorado, so we're doing my New Year's, which is why I got one of these bad boys out. We're gonna smoke one of those. I am also going to brag this kitty into hanging out just a little bit farther over. All right. Nick, she wants all the camera attention. Yes, she does. She's not taking no for an answer. I'm trying to pet her out of the way, but she's just getting pissed. So we're gonna start by grinding up some weed. I can do that. And rolling up this big ass joint. So let's get to breaking down. There we go. Got our trusty grinder. And let's see what we got here. We are still smoking on some homegrown of mine that I put zero effort into, I'll say that. So, 'twas lit. Got 3 kisses for all the time zones. Hey, 'twas lit. Sounds nice. You're kissing boys for free. Why don't you make you some motherfucking money? Sorry, just saw that episode. All right, so hopefully everyone has some good New Year's resolutions planned. something good for the new year. It's always good to have something lined up, you know? Uh, I know this new year, I just have to really start getting back into shape and worrying about, yeah, health now more than ever. Uh, just trying to stay active and productive. I think sometimes we get reminders that we're not all here forever. So sometimes we gotta stay productive even more so. Nick, I got got the mini rig broke out. Also had a couple of Four Locos. I just heard of Four Locos recently. Was it like an energy drink, malt liquor beverage? Sounds like something like that. I just heard of them for the first time. Uh, Someone was describing them in the sense that they make you want to fight. They're like, yeah, fucking people drink those things and get all fucking crazy. I have no idea. I've never partook, but I just heard of those recently. And apparently, pretty much says Nick, the ones I get are 14%. Jeez, yeah, that's fucking like I got a Voodoo Ranger not long ago, and it was like 9%, and that's a pretty hefty beer. So 14%. Yeah, I was gonna say alcohol. That's pretty. It's a pretty stout drink right there. So far, like I said, I've mostly heard that they are. It's a fight maker waiting to happen. Get drunk on Four Locos and go start some shit, pretty much. Here, courtesy of Ziggy there. But hopefully all is well and you're staying safe now at home. A lot of people's plans are getting fucked just because of everything right now. Like I said, my whole family's got fucking COVID. Like my whole job, my whole work's got COVID. Fucking everybody's got COVID. I was in like me and my girlfriend were in contact with somebody who might have COVID, and they'll find out tomorrow. If they have COVID, we have to go get checked and all that shit. So it's fucking rampant as fuck right now. I have a family friend who's fucking like really not okay, really sick. Fortunately, the only good thing is my immediate family who has it, they all seem to be doing okay. Uh, so that's huge for me. It just sucks. Not only does this whole fucking COVID thing not seem like it's going away, it seems more here than ever, or as here as ever. Like more people got that shit than I know. Nick, I'm gonna head to bed, but came by to check up on you. Hey, good to see you, buddy. This one will take a couple puffs for you. These are bitch to roll, but we'll get it done. Hate how it does that, but you keep doing that, it does kind of work. All right, perfect. So we're gonna need quite a bit more pot than that. Let's go ahead and look here. There's a little tiny. I got a couple little mini seeds in here before, so I gotta watch out. I'm surprised this pot turned out as good as it did, to be honest, with how fucking neglected and fucked over this pot was. It still turned out as good as dispensary weed usually, and I'm like, fuck, what are you doing on that in those dispensaries? Pete, where did you get that LED bong toaster? This one I got from Amazon, and I think it's called a hookah, LED hookah. Excuse me. LED hookah stand on Amazon. I think it's like 20, 30 bucks. This one isn't my favorite. I've gotten two, and they look the exact same. Forget why I don't like this one as much, but I don't. I had, I think, was a little bit bigger and a little bit thinner, and something else about it I liked more. I've had this one now for so long, can't remember. But there's a couple ones out there. They all look relatively the same. I really dig them. Especially for the show, it really lights up whatever piece you're using. You know what I mean? Like, kind of. The black base doesn't work very well. But yeah, Nick, I'll look forward to seeing it tomorrow morning. Sounds good, Nick. you have an awesome night. Happy New Year's. Hopefully, all went well. Like I said, we have exactly 30 minutes to get this thing rolled and start smoking and hang out for a while at least. There we go. I have been working on a lot of music lately, so we might listen to a couple of songs I've been working on because it seems like fun. Well, we got here. I hate fucking with my computer while live streaming because it seems to, that's when shit fucks up, you know what I mean? Or at least that seems to be when everything fucks up for me. So there we go. There we got. See, like I said, I hate fucking with it. Nothing ever seems to work well while I'm working on that, but that's all right. Let's go here. All right. Some new Condemned to Burn we're working on. We are working on recording and finishing up some stuff. But we got this stuff coming out, so we will listen to some Condemned to Burn while we roll up this huge ass joint. All right. Good things happening in the band so far. Like I said, next week on the 8th, we're going to be in Casper, Wyoming. My first time being to Casper in particular. And yeah, it's going to be really good. We will be doing a couple shows in Wyoming, actually. Kind of far apart from each other. I think the next one's like a couple months away. But I'm excited. I'm excited to get out of the state and actually start broadening our fucking where we are touring, going abroad. So that'll be great. We have a lot of shows coming up. Pete, how many songs are on the album? So right now we are working on an EP. I would say more than an album. I'm trying to think. Sorry. Yeah, that's how we want. Sorry, I'm just thinking how many filters I want on this joint. So we are working on a 5-song EP right now. Now, personally, I don't know. There's a lot of things. Oops. There's a lot of things about this album. It was technically already in the works in the sense of who was going to record it and how it was going to be done before I entered the band. So before even lyrics were written or anything like that, you know, we had friends in the industry or whatever doing their thing, and we said we go with them. I had no say in that. It's been an interesting recording process. The guy we ended up going to recorded us on fucking VHS, like old VHS tape, VHS, and we ended up. It's just been an interesting process of having to have those converted, and it was a live type recording. Very interesting and a little bit different than most, especially metal productions nowadays, which I'm hoping is a good thing and make it sound very unique. So at the end of the day, this EP we're doing might end up being kind of like a more of a demo type idea, you know. We don't know yet. It depends on how well it turns out. I personally like to dabble in production myself, and I know a few people are pretty good at it. So worst comes to worst, we might have another like full-length album going out. But one thing is putting out an album is kind of dead. Ah, shit. Panda Cat. What? Panda Cat? Panda Cat? I have a cat named Panda. That's odd. Good to see you. I didn't know my cat Panda could make a user profile. But making an album is completely fucking dead. Uh, and the reason is the way music works now is people get new music all the time. You have every single song you've ever wanted to hear at your fingertips on Spotify or whatever you're doing. Uh, so it's always there, and you have to compete with everyone all the time. When you first put something out like an album or whatever, there's an initial buzz to it. You know what I mean? The people, your friends, family, anyone that you can tell to check it out, they all come at first. You know what I mean? And they'll all check out your music. You'll get however many views or song listens or whatever. But then it kind of plateaus and then dies out a little bit. No one's going to listen to the same song over and over and over and over again. Back when you could only have like 10 albums in your, you know what I mean, or however many cassettes or CDs in your car, you would listen to shit over and over again. But with Spotify, you could spend the rest of your life and never listen to the same song twice. And some people kind of live in that way. When you release an album, it dies. So right now, the way the music industry is kind of heading towards is, and I don't know if you've noticed this with the people you listen to, but definitely a lot of the artists I listen to do this. Instead of an album once or twice a year, because 2 albums in a year, that's pretty busy. That means you were working on shit pretty constantly throughout your year, usually. But now people put out single after single after single after single. So I'm on kind of, jumping on that bandwagon where instead of an album coming out in 6 months, I'll give you one song every month. You know what I mean? For 6 months, and give you two, albums worth throughout the year. Hey, speaking of Panda Cat, growing and jamming in Ableton Live. That's cool. I haven't done any Ableton, but they have some very. That's that right there. Ableton Live was one of the big selling points for getting that DAW. Because Ableton Live looks sick. I was a big I like what Mark Rubier, and he uses that. And it's just a good way to use, like I said, use a computer for live functions. I really wanted to do a one-man loop session type thing by myself. I thought that'd be really cool. I just like I like performing a whole lot. And that's just kind of what my goal always is. And if I can't do it with a band, my goal was to just do it anyway. Ableton Live every day. Yeah. So I've been very tempted in the past to get that. Right now, I'm using Fruity Loops, which isn't the best on a lot of levels. It's fine. It's just I feel like everyone is geared a little bit more to a certain thing. And Fruity Loops is definitely geared to like making, I would say, EDM music for the most part. And I'm doing a lot of live metal recordings in it. So it's not ideal for what I'm doing, but I've known it for a really long time and that's what I'm doing. So, Panda Cat. Uh-oh. So, here's your kitty. All right. So we are rolling this giant joint. And then we have a puppy cake for the puppy, which is awesome. Look at that puppy cake because it is the puppy's birthday. We'll put that there so we can see. But right now I have a gigantic joint in my hand. I guess we can sneak a piece to the dog though for right now. So everyone say happy birthday to Phoenix. And I will give her a piece of puppy cake. Oh, there's the puppy. Happy 5th birthday, puppy. So, it's puppy birthday, New Year's. It's a good time. I'm rolling one of these fucking enormous joints, and they are not easy to roll, my friends. Not easy to roll. But nothing. Most things, I should say, most good things come with lots of effort. So, in that spirit, even though it's a pain in the ass, it'll be worth it in the end. All right. So, let's do this. I had pretty good luck last time. Let's see if I can do a twofer. Ah, no, I lost it. I lost half of it. That's okay. That was my fault. I'm shocked last time I didn't do that. All right. So we're going to roll this much of it and pack the end. Happy B-Day to Phoenix from Pete. Thank you, Pete. All right. Let's get this thing started a little bit more. All right, one moment here. All right. All right. There we go. Got most of it rolled. All right. Bam. Got. There we go. It's not bad, huh? Rolled up another one. So we are going to get some kitty treats and finish this guy off. So I did spill once. That kind of sucks. All right, and let's see what we got to poke it with. Poke it with one of these here. These seem to work. Got some kitty treats. Some kitty treats. There we go. There we go. And now, one more piece for the dog. Come here. There you go. There we go. Now everyone's happy. I know I am. All right. So these dogs, this dog, and the cats, man, they are what get me through all this crap. They are the best. Come on. Perfect. All right. Might have to either break up a little bit more. I just dropped quite a bit rolling this one. All right. Pete got fireworks going off. Fortunately, we don't have any yet, but I'm sure once midnight hits, it'll start. I don't love or hate fireworks. I'm not super for them. I'm not super against them, but my animals fucking hate them. Phoenix does not like fucking fireworks, and I don't blame her one bit. There we go. There we go. All right. Yeah, we'll definitely have to break up a little more weed. Dabbing some pink Starburst batter. Sounds very nice. It's about as much as I think we're going to get out of that. We're about to be rolling up a huge joint, and then we got 15 minutes before countdown. So I did it. I made it, and I will technically actually do a Shatter Days again today. Probably won't do one tomorrow night, but still caught Shatter Days. So let's finish packing this. I need some more weed. All right. But yeah, Starburst batter sounds good. Sometimes I'm not huge when they're named after candies because I'm like, come on, get original. But then you smoke it or smell it and you're like, God damn, that does smell exactly like what they're talking about. What was I smoking on? We're going to be dabbing upon very shortly, I should say. We will be dabbing upon some Gorilla Glue wax and some mint ice cream shatter, which mint has been one of my favorite weed flavors here for the last couple years, year or two. I got some. God, I can't remember what the other mint one I got. It was like might have been another mint cookies. Yeah, I think it was mint cookies. So it was like Girl Scout cookies and mint chocolate something. It has a gold color. That's kind of nice too. This wax I got, I don't have any out right now, but it's very yellow, terpy, really terpy. Um, you can see it kind of like leave that oily terpness on the wax paper or the parchment paper that it comes in, which is usually a pretty good sign. Uh, I'm growing some lava cake, also good. I like all those cakes, wedding cakes, and there's a few other. What was I gonna grow? I was gonna grow papaya cake was one I was gonna start growing, but right now I'm not growing anything. I'm way too overbooked to start that shit. And I thought I was gonna have my arm fucked up, uh, too fucked up to start a new project type thing. So yeah, good enough. I thought my arm was gonna be so fucked up that the last thing I want to do is start growing again because it's just too much work. It's hard to ask people to do all the work for you. So I just wanted to wait a little bit. But right now I have two seeds of uh, G13 haze. So next time I grow, it's going to be some G13 haze. I had recently just got some plants again, start cloning off of and shit like that. But again, I let them fall by the wayside, and I noticed that a couple of them had seeds in it already from the plants I was gonna clone. I had a homie hook me up with some plants. And he's like, "Yeah, clone off of this," and I saw some seeds in it, so I'm like, "Yeah, I don't want to clone off of that." Um, I'll be back up and at it soon, but it's just hard to keep adding on so much shit. You know what I mean? When I don't know how my physical future is gonna be, unfortunately. So, but we're smoking some of this homegrown right now. It's okay. So, goddamn, if I can ever fucking finish rolling this shit. So, but we got some people in the house finally. Thank you all so much. Hopefully, you are having a very safe New Year's Eve because shit's not so safe out there. So, you got to stay safe yourself. All right, we almost have this finished up. Man, so much cat hair. There we are. Perfect. So we will go with that. I grew PK and chemo hybrid with some seeds I had 3 years ago. Yeah, like I said, I'm holding on to some seeds I got for free when I bought some other seeds. So there's some freebies, but they're feminized, which I've heard a lot of people talk shit about feminized, but I haven't heard why. They just do. Look at that, guys. Yeah, another one rolled up. Not bad, not bad, if I must say so myself, and I must. We are going to roll that guy or smoke that guy up. Now we got it rolled in just one moment. Uh, grab my water. Do this really quick here. Yes. No. Come on. Who wants some birthday cake? Who wants? Look at the cute birthday cake we got for her. Look at that birthday cake. Oh. All right. Pete has a weird taste to it. Is it that Pico and chemo hybrid? Chemo? Uh, yeah. Well, hey, this surprisingly has a pretty good taste to it. I'm noticing. So Panda Cat. Fem seeds are made from hemming out your plant. Yes, and I've heard different ways of doing it. So my friend, so he actually probably should be on the show eventually, especially once. You want one more? You want one more? Everyone's got to say happy birthday, Phoenix. Happy birthday, Phoenix. um, so yes, my friend used to do that for his company. He was a grower and a consultant and all this shit. He's got to start up a YouTube channel here on grow advice because he's been in the game forever. And he's done every position. Like he's been at retail, a grower, a fucking trimmer. He's done it all. Anyway, so he used to do that shit, and he used to do it chemically. Like you would spray it with this chemical that would fucking hem them out. And Panda, I like Reg. So and I mean, and you get the better selection. That's another thing about Fem. That's the big thing with me is you don't get to pick anything you want with femmed out seeds. It's whatever anyone's done it. So but yeah, he used to spray this fucking chemical on the plants to hem them out, to again hermy them out. And that's off to me. That seems a little weird. I know when I used to think about like how they did it and shit like that, and I would look it up. A lot of the people I saw would just use heat and cold regulations. So you'd make it really hot in the day, really cold at night, like way too hot, way too cold, way too hot, way too cold, but keep bringing them back. And then you can hem them out that way, get seeds. And the way that the one I looked up is what you do is you take a female plant, hem it out, get some seeds, make it a hermaphrodite by stressing the plant, get seeds from it. You plant that seed, and it's like a 50, or it goes from 50-50 male or female to like 75%. You take that plant, sex out, make sure you get a female, hem that one out, do it again and again. And like after I think it's 5 times, something like that, you have like a 99% female seed ratio. So it's there's yep, Panda stress or light leaks. Yep, which you can re-veg plants too, which is kind of weird. And you can clone off of fucking flowering plants. I've seen all this weird shit happening where you can do this shit. It's just not very commonplace. So we have less than 10 minutes, everybody. If you can, please spark up with me. I'm bullshitting and we're not smoking. So cheers, everybody. Here is another foot long joint. This one's got a little bit longer of a crutch, but it is not long by any means. So hopefully this is sealed up nice. I don't like the look at that. The gum line's rolling so bad that it almost rolls in on itself instead of shutting on the paper. So let's not accidentally burn the paper. All right. All right. Cheers, everybody. Let's do this. See how it smokes. All right. Re-veg is fun, says Panda Cat. Okay, just making sure I don't see any leaks on there, and I don't. First few hits takes a second to get it going. There we go. Cheers, Pete. Cheers, everybody. Happy New Year's. We are running damn close now. I have this up. We have. That's not right. Come on. Let's reload that. It's not 15 minutes, I'll tell you that. There we go. 6 minutes and 5 seconds. 6 minutes, 6 0.6 seconds when I looked at that. Looked it right at 666. So, all right. Panda, cheers to Pete. Pete Panda says cheers, everybody. So, yes. Classic movie recordings from the vault. Good to see it. Hey, I made it. Happy 2022 hash is flowing. Happy to see you, man. Always good to have you with us. We just sparked up the massive foot long. Somehow I rolled another one live. I'm surprised how well these smoke. Having one giant paper seems to work so much better than I used to take a whole bunch of little papers and like put them together, and it's so impossible to roll and smoke. But this works just great. Classic movies. Was watching Dabbing Granny. She's wild. Uh, I heard of her. The last I heard of her, she made a racial slur and was kind of put out of the game for a minute. I'm guessing, yeah, it didn't hurt her too bad. She's a really old white lady, so I don't know. It's a little suspicious to me. I don't know how I feel about her, but hopefully all is well. Here's to you and you guys, you and yours, all you guys. We have 3 minutes, 50 seconds. So we're gonna be doing a countdown. I better light up the dab torch right now, get it hot and glowing, and we'll do a countdown together. And I'll take a big ass dab, smoke a big ass joint. Classic. So that's what that was. So that's what it was. Now I didn't hear what she said. I'm pretty sure it was the N word, and I'm pretty sure she said it in a context that wasn't like in a rap song. She pulled a what's that chick's name from the Food Network, Paula something. Again, the old white lady from fucking the South. Uh, yeah, there's no coincidence that old white ladies or men are the ones fucking getting in trouble for that shit. Uh, so I don't know. I didn't hear it. I didn't say it. Definitely didn't say it. But that's what I heard. Classic booze and dabs. I was gonna get some booze, but turns out coffee and weed is perfect for me. I actually don't mind champagne, but I don't want to go out anywhere. It's snowing for the first time. I can't fucking shovel or fucking get out very well with my shoulder all fucked. So, whatever. Just staying in. Or I don't have to work tomorrow, so that's good. Whoa. There we are. Now it's hitting. Now it's ripping. All right, let's get this going. We are busting out the old favorite of mine, uh, Vastly Peace, VASSILLY or some shit like that. Had two neck fusions, says Classic. So I have a herniated disc and a like fucking three bulging discs in my neck right now. And surgery is an option. Fusing discs together is what they're fucking trying to say. I'm fucking hopefully gonna be able to get over that without it. I've been trying to do more physical therapy and work around that, but you never know. So I feel your fucking pain, dude. Uh, Shit gets harder and harder every year, right? But this corporeal shit, it's all temporary. Hopefully, it'll only get better afterwards, right? Oh yeah, this fucker's hit. Now we're hit. 45 seconds, people. 45 seconds. Let's do this. Oh, I don't have my hash on me. Oh well. Don't know if I can quite pull that one off. Oh, look at that. I have an awesome assistant. The magic hand. All right. So, got 18 seconds to let that cool. I think that's pretty damn close. We are smoking on some Gorilla Glue wax. Real terped out. We got the Phoenix here. Let's give her a piece of happy birthday cake for your birthday. All right. We're about to drop down. It is 5, 4. Wait. Oh, did I miss it? I missed it. Cheers, everybody. Oh, oh, oh man, that was a huge dab. Woo! Oh man. Well, I missed the countdown because I'm a stoner. That would not be the first time I've done that. Woo! Cheers, everybody. Here's to a fucking good new year. I just started mine off right with puppy dogs, happy birthday cakes, and a foot-long joint. I'm gonna go out just the way I came into this bitch. Really stoned. My mom was a hippie, so. Oh man, I am feeling it right now. Magic hands. All right. Yeah. Holy hot hell, Batman. Ugh. 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 Woo! Hey, Hooked on Phonics. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to everybody. Holy shit. Classic party motion. Sounds good to me. Sounds like party cannon. Wow. Well, I hear fireworks off in the distance. I see brain cells popping to match them, and it's good. I wish I would stop coughing. Man, I swear to God, with everyone, with all the fucking see, my puppy hates the fireworks. Stop the fireworks, please. My puppy does not like it. I also have everything turned down pretty low, so you're not hearing like the TV. Normally, we put up the TV and listen to really loud music because then it blends that fucking noise and she doesn't hear it. So, whoo! Okay. Recording classic fireworks all over the place. Panda's worried because you see her. Look how cute the panda is hidden. She's photobombing. She's worried because the puppy's worried. The puppy hates the stupid thing. I love that. Classic. Some dogs start to shake. No shit. Holy fuck. Finally catching my goddamn breath again. But yeah, Oh, and it's bad for veterans too. Uh, yeah, I totally get it, man. Like, you don't always want to be reminded of things blowing up. Uh, I Panda Cat. It's the Panda Cat. Okay, I gotta ask Panda Cat, why the Panda Cat? Because I have a cat named Panda. Her actual name is Pandora. I have a cat named Pandora. It's her. Her name is Pandora, but I call her the little panda because it's easier. Oh, Big Mo. Hey, how's it going, dude? Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to everybody. I'm just trying to catch my breath so I can remain smoking this gigantic fucking joint I got. Oh, wow. Panda Cat. It's our street names. Okay, hey, there you go. That's the Panda Cat, son. Uh, sounds OG to me. Is she bewitched? Pandora. She is something. I actually named the panda. There it is. Now you can see her a little bit better. Uh, I named her. I was reading. Oh yeah. Speaking of people, this year. I mean, everyone obviously knows about Betty White at this point, uh, which sucks. Don't get me wrong. But one I felt even harder personally was Anne Rice a few months ago. She was fucking awesome. And Big Mo says cheers to the Panda Cat. We all say cheers to the Panda Cat. Um, but yeah, Anne Rice. I was reading the Vampire Chronicles. I can't remember which one. I was reading one of them. And there's a vampire called Pandora in those books. Uh, uh, when I first got her, she fucking bit my thumb so fucking hard. She was like a feral cat. I rescued her from under the shed outside. But she fucking bit my thumb so fucking hard it cracked the nail in half and like went to the bone on this side. So she like fucking got me, dude. I've never been bit that hard. And she had blood, just my blood, just gushing out of her fucking mouth. And I'm like, I just read that book and I'm like, I couldn't think of anything else. So it became Pandora. And I don't hate it. Bex Biddle, Happy New Year's, Venom, from me and from John. Happy New Year's indeed. I'm trying to smoke this gigantic joint and breathe again, but I just took a huge dab. So cheers. Hopefully everyone's doing pretty good. I don't know how, but we're managing to stay in it, year by year. Uh, Shit's crazy. I would expect things to get crazier, not get better. But hopefully your personal life gets better. I just mean as a whole. Things don't settle down, they get more intense. That's how the world works. You know what I mean? At least that's what I've noticed. All right. Classic. For me, sad for Sam Jones, 10-time champion Boston Celtics. There you go. Dude, there's a whole bunch this year. I saw someone post, it was mostly music that I saw. Uh, yeah, people fucking pass away, dude. That's how it goes. You're not guaranteed one goddamn day. So the reason you miss people is because they either did something important, you looked up to them, you cared about them. You're going to miss their presence. Never be sad that someone dies, but it's okay to be sad that they aren't continuing to do what they did that made us happy in the first place. That's what I've started to realize. Uh, and that's why while you're here, that's what the goal is starting to become, make people happier, make people, if you could enrich other people's lives somehow, please do it. This show is my attempt at that, one of them, hang out, have a good time, and just take it easy. It's a moment not to fucking worry about everything else. Uh, yeah, hanging out with friends is one of the few things that really lets you. Uh, it changes your attitude towards things. If you've ever been super sad or super happy, well, not super happy. If you ever been super sad or super mad, pissed off, hanging out with friends can really completely destroy those because you have to be around somebody that you're not trying to take those feelings out on or burden them with. And in the sense, you kind of force a smile on your face. And just the act of forcing a smile on your face kind of gets your brain working in that direction of positivity. So, but as always, whatever we smoke, we pass it to the sky. That's why the smoke rises. We're just smoking out all your dead friends, you know, every air molecule, is being absorbed. I got one hit of it and then I died. All right. I almost can breathe again. So that was a good 10-minute dying fit after a big ass dab. Sometimes this room doesn't do much justice for how smoky it really gets in here. There's so many lights and so diffused coming from every direction that it's not like I don't know, it just doesn't come through quite as much as I would think it would. But shit's been good. My life, no matter what happens, fortunately, I have things that I care about and enjoy that distract me enough that it keeps me in a positive outlook on everything. The band has been a huge help in that way. Bex, John was wondering if you've ever seen Noam Chomsky on Democracy Now! On his 93rd birthday. I did see that it was his 93rd birthday. I didn't see it, but I saw something with him and Kamala Harris. No, Kamala. Fucking AOC or whatever. What's your fucking name? I can't get it right. That's why everyone says AOC, which is stoner friendly. Anyway, I saw her and him doing a stream together. And fucking, God, that was a big whiff on that name. Messed that up pretty bad. But and just obviously people hating on him. Uh, he's a great guy. I'm glad he's doing well. I'm surprised that at 93 he's as active as he is. He's definitely slowed down a whole bunch, but at 93 most people slow down to the point of being dead. So the fact that he's still doing good is good. He's got that big, huge, bushy beard. I'm a big fan of Chomsky. He he was one of the few people. I don't know. He's a very intelligent man and used it in a way that I actually I liked the way he delivered his opinions and stayed relevant. And people were super like off put with who he's with there, and I'm like, anybody who follows him should know that that's not too surprising. Classic. The name of my first band was called the Gentle Giants. But were they? No, I'm just joking. Then the Monkeys came out and ruined our fame. Oh no. What'd you play? Ah shit. It's Kenzie. Kenzie, my one screen died, so I only have the one, and I'm about to load into a game, but I'll listen. Cheers, friends. Well, before you're oh shit, and it's Sandy. Holy shit, happy New Year's. Happy New Year's to everybody. And he says to me, but Sandy, good to have you with us. And Gypsy, Kenzie, Nick was here, all the old classics. Good times. And Panda. Panda Cat's here. Makes me think the Panda's actually talking with us. Um, what was I going to say? Kenzie, how's it been? And I was actually just wondering about you. I was wondering if you had regained sense of smell and how you've been feeling and all that shit. So hopefully it's all good. What? Gyps here? She was. She was here. She might have just stopped by to say Happy New Year, though. So, and Sandy, wow, good times. Yeah, I always like it when everyone shows up. that I haven't seen in a long time, especially. I usually get people, but man, it's been a couple of years we've been doing this, and it's been going good. Oh, Kenzie, oh, real shitty. I had two deaths this week and half apart. My friend died of his alcoholism, and my grandma died. But trucking along, glad to see you. How's your smell too? And that's horrible to hear. Um, I haven't been able to get a hold of my grandma in a while. She's not fucking answering her phone calls, and I hate going over there without calling, and it's been a little odd. So I hate to hear that. I'm. It's been a crazy end of the year, huh? But I'm extremely sorry about that. Here's to next year. I know everyone's kind of saying that. I feel like everyone said it last year and the year before, and you always do. But here's to things going better next year, huh? Panda, I'm sorry if I'm not too responsive. I'm in a mix in Ableton, which is cool though, dude. I was doing some music earlier today. All I really do for fun anymore is play music in one way or another. Fortunately, that's another great thing about the band is it keeps me doing something. I'm always either writing lyrics, recording something, um, doing. We have like samples played before and during our set, which I want to incorporate a little bit more. And Yeah, I have this sampler which I do a lot of through Fruity Loop. So I'll make different intermission sounds or intro sounds to songs, and then we could play them live, and that's been really cool. But like I said, uh, music is what gets me through. Used to be skateboarding, but I'm fucked now. All right, Sandy. Hey Venom, are you okay with those fires in Denver I've been hearing about? Fucking, I'm fine. I'm nowhere near them really. I'm in like, if you look at Colorado and go to Denver and go to the very like the city of Denver, there'll be like a dot. It's Denver's like right in the center of the state almost. Well, no, it's not. But anyway, in the center, it's kind of in the center of this big Front Range area, and I'm like North Denver. So this is about. So my mom, for instance, who's about 25 minutes away, about 20 even, she got evacuation notice on her phone saying, get ready to evacuate. My bass player, I went to band practice last night, and my bass player had a firefighter knock on his door and say, "Hey, get a couple bags and evacuate. You gotta evacuate right now." So he grabbed his bass and his gear and went to band practice, thinking his house might fucking burn down. So I'm like, that's how dedicated our band really is. We are very, very we take our shit very seriously, and I think that's one of the most important things about what makes us a serious band. Again, the bass player grabbed his bass and his shit and went to band practice. So fortunately his house was fine. My cousin, she lives in Boulder, and that fucking all burned close to there, and she was fine. My girlfriend's friend, her fucking house was like one of the only few on that block that didn't burn down. So I mean, it affected everyone around here, and it really sucks. Um, Again, not a great ending. 2021 really wanted to fucking leave its last marks right to the very fucking end around here. Classic. I'm playing back vinyl. It's great. I can't get into a vinyl collection. It hurts too bad for too many reasons. Growing up, my parents had so many vinyls. It was there's these wooden crates that hold vinyls, and they got to hold at least 100. Because yeah, they're huge, huge crates, wooden crates. Anyway, growing up, at one point in time, there was so many of those that my mom, we had like it was floor to ceiling. You know what I mean? Like of these crates of hundreds of albums, and so they're wooden crates, and then she just put a two by what was it, like a plywood plank over them, so you couldn't touch the albums, were all safe. And then she put a mattress over it. She made my little twin bed frame out of hundreds and hundreds of albums, like thousands and thousands of albums. So I actually slept on thousands of albums. When my parents split, everything went to shit. None of the albums I got. So I always felt like one day that would have been ours, like me and my sisters, or even my mom's could have kept it and shit. And so I'm like, well, fuck, I'll never recreate that fucking album collection. If I became a millionaire, it would take, so much time and effort to rebuild that. And so I'm like, well, that sucks. And then I look at it now and I'm like, fuck, that'd be great. They're dope. I love albums. I got my mom this cool tie-dye suitcase album player. But I'm like, fuck, that shit's so expensive. It's like $30 a goddamn vinyl. And that's what I was talking about earlier. Back then you pay $30 for vinyl, and then you only have a few of them. You actually fucking listen to them and you enjoy them, and they mean more, and you can touch them and feel them, and they actually have like substance. They're big and they're cool looking, and fucking, you can actually like make it a experience of like, I have to sit down, put on this album, fucking physically fucking bring the needle over and enjoy it, and then flip it when it's done. So I'm actually paying attention. And that's kind of lost. And that's why I was saying you don't put out albums anymore. You put out one song at a time. Let people enjoy it, digest it like the fucking candy that everything is digest like, and on to the next, on to the next. All right, Panda. I love making music. I love all DAW programs. I just wish I knew more about other DAW programs other than Fruity Loops. I'm still trying to perfect that. You can dive in. DAWs are usually like a lot of things where it's kind of easy to get into and takes years to perfect, especially for me. Sandy, did you play? I dig your bass player's commitment. I'm sorry to hear everything else getting burned out. Yeah, no shit. Fuck 2021. Here's to hope 2022 is much better for everyone, and that's the key. It's got to be better for everyone. That shit spreads around. You know what I mean? So here's to 2022. I think it started out so far so good. Am I right? You're here with me, blazing. That's a pretty good start for me. All right. Panda Cat, really dig the circuit bending trend lately. And yes, Ableton is a beast. Like I said, Ableton, I was really thinking about getting so I could do a one man live thing. I saw there's two guys. It was Mark Ribia, Riblet, the Mark Riblet. I'm sure everyone knows him now because he's super fucking famous. I knew a chick who was watching him when he wasn't quite so famous. It was just like he snowballed fast and became huge overnight, kind of thing. I mean, not it's never overnight, but when you're watching from the outside, you're like, nobody knows him, everybody knows him. It feels like so. Panda, I follow him. So yeah, I was gonna say I'd be shocked if someone didn't know him here. Um, so it's him, and there's another guy, and they both use the Boss loop station, one of the handheld ones. There's like a foot one or a handheld one, and I couldn't decide which one on that either. But the handheld one looks pretty dope, especially for some of the things I wanted to do. And God, what's his name? He's foreign, and he's this dude in Africa. He's a white dude, but he's in South Africa, I believe. And now he's gotten a little bit bigger too, like quite a bit. And he uses one of those light lasers. No, a laser harp. Excuse me, light laser. A light laser. He uses a laser harp. Pete, bong hoot time. Yeah, no shit. I actually need to finish this huge dab that I did not finish. Um, but a laser harp is pretty cool, although it's mostly gimmicky. It just looks cool. You have to have like so it's pretty much this like little thing, and it shoots out lasers like in a row, kind of like a little beam or whatever. And every time you touch one, it like makes a noise, and you can go down or low and fucking change pitches and shit like that. Whoa, scared me a little bit there, buddy. Um, so it's a pretty cool thing to watch. Boss RT202 is tight. See, there's a bunch of them. I can't remember. I think it's the 505 is what Mark uses. I really like that. Oh, just about to use that torch, buddy. But I've always wanted a looper of some type. I have two tiny loopers right over there, and technically I can use both, but they're not time aligned, and it doesn't work like that, like what I'm trying to say. But anyway, I have two right there, and they're fun, but I only have like a minute on one and like a minute and like 20 seconds on the other. So, and they're both just single loopers. You can overdub, but there's no turning off certain elements, and they're not separated in any way. I would love to get a dope looper. That's kind of fallen on the wayside right now. The next thing I need is just a good guitar cabinet and a good head. That's what she said. No, but I need a new good guitar cab and head. I have the ones I'm looking at right now. So my guitar players, two of them, don't have to bring their gear here because I'm kind of maxed out on room. But if I have my permanent stuff, I can make a spot for those things and just have them here hooked up and ready to go. I have the way I like to do it, but it's just the next thing. It's not too much money. So that's the next frivolous buy I make, which at this rate will be in a couple years. Panda, I use Launchpad Pro a lot, but you can just use a computer to loop. Yep. The Launchpad Pros look sick too. Again, it's kind of like that laser harp I was saying. Hey, buddy, how about you just go right back there? It's kind of like that laser harp I was saying, where it's a little gimmicky, but there's nothing wrong with that because it does look cool. It's fun. That actually has some functionality. So does the harp. Everything does. There's nothing wrong with adding aesthetics to what you're doing. And I think that the Launchpad is like, so the Launchpad's this drum pad that lights up and shit, does a bunch of stuff. I love all that shit. If I had enough money, I would have a bunch of toys. This whole room already has enough toys, pretty much. Sometimes there's a curse of having too many options, too. Panda, audio interface with an old mixer. I have a bunch of little gadgets. One day, but this is probably more of a production thing. I don't know how to incorporate that with this show too much. Music hasn't done well on this show because it's a stoner show. I have a lot of ideas, but anyway, I'll run through like my gear equipment one day. But yeah, I'm using what is it? Steinberg, interface, and just some monitors, laptop, mics. Probably the nicer stuff I have is just the piano I have. I have like a huge 88 key, full size weighted piano. Even though I suck at it, it's still nice to have. All right. I got it for almost nothing too, so it's nice. The Launchpad, it can be used for almost anything, any DAW, I'm guessing. And I didn't know that. I thought it was more of an Ableton thing. But I've seen it, and that's just usually what people use it for. But that's cool. And I have seen stuff that's made for Fruity Loops where it's very like, it's not made for that. I'd have to look at them all. But man, there's a bunch. I have looked into all these little toys and gadgets. It's just been a little while. Sense Savage. Wait, I'll just call you Savage. Savage. What up, homie? Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's indeed. Cheers and up. We're about to do another dab, or at least finish the one I started, and smoke this big ass joint and hang out. Panda, top notch. Piano or guitar? Wait, piano or guitar, drums, synths, etc. Oh, you mean the Launchpad? Yeah. it can be like it's pretty much a dude. They're dope. I've seen them. I've seen people do some crazy stuff. Uh, but yeah, it's more than just like a drum pad. It's also like yeah, like you can program it, and yeah, like I said, it looks cool when people fuck with them too. Love from Guam. Hell yeah. Cheers, buddy. Here in Colorado. Here in the fiery hellhole of Colorado. Cheers indeed, my friend. Ooh, saw a little flame there. Man, let that go a little too long. Whoops. All right. Cheers. Hopefully, I don't kill myself too much on this one. Ah, we're all right. That's good. All right. So, yeah. Like I said, one day I might do a breakdown of all the gear I have and use for recording and doing all my shit like that. Do more videos on that. It's been a really hard year, and I've really slacked on this show. I wish I could say my New Year's resolution was to really kick ass and do this show 110% more, but I don't know if that's 100% accurate. I'm having less and less time, which sucks in more ways than one too. Uh, so I'm just trying to figure shit out. But the show is always near and dear. That's why I've always done this live streaming. It's very easy to start and just have some fun with it and actually have some interaction. Instant gratification when I get to talk to you guys. I don't have to wait for comments or likes or some shit like that because I don't. Once I make a video, it's on to the next video. So the fact that when we do live streams, we can have some interaction. That's where it's at. All right. Different. I was worried. I haven't done a lot of dabs, but I am on my very last bit of butane, and it's almost dying. So I'm like, well, I can only do as many dabs as I have butane for. So, cheers, everybody. There we go. There it is. Yeah. I I feel like I did a very good job now at picking out most of my gear on the cheap. Finding good shit that didn't cost an arm and a leg. And most of the better stuff I have, I bought used or something like that, and was able to save a lot there too. Uh, I am definitely a struggling fucking desktop musician at this point. The cool thing is you're looking at my studio, and I'm looking at the screen that I edit all my music on right here. And I just plop my wireless keyboard right here, blam, and that's where I do all my production. So I've managed to make a damn. It's always a good sign when you resonate your lips off of like one hit, big ass hit dab. Like fuck, I can feel the fucking resin on there, and that's not from here. But I feel like it's important to make wherever you're doing music at to actually really be comfortable and inspiring creatively with lots of bright colors and pictures and things to take your mind into creative places. I've been to a couple different studios, and most get it, and they have the neon lights and like cool art and shit like that. But sometimes they'll have like the lights, but it's all like blank walls and like really like just like super simple over like the American Psycho apartment where there's just nothing going on. And you're like, I mean, it looks very clean and I get what they're doing, but I don't know. I feel like having it look like a stoner place really adds a lot of ease to everyone who's in here. So that helps. I would like to be doing a lot more music production in here for both my band and for other people. Uh, but it's been crazy. It's hard to. It's hard enough just to make a living. Am I right? We're all fucking in the same boat. Uh, the problem is like I think a lot of us, it's not so much that we want to be rich, we just want to be well off, We don't want to live paycheck to paycheck and be able to. I think most of us, see me, I'm like, if I was making really, really good money, right? If I was making like fucking $40 an hour or something like that and had a pretty relatively easy job, I wouldn't be like, I need to work more so I can get like fucking, I want to make that triple digit area on that 6 digit fucking income. I'd be like, well, now I make a lot of money. I can work less. You know what I mean? I'm not a big fucking hoarder of money, It just sucks for me. So I'm like, time is so important. And that's why, it's an old cliche, but it's very true. Do what you love, and then you combine those two things together. And if you can make a living at doing something you actually care about, it seems like that's the way to do it. But who the fuck does anymore, huh? Music industry is a little rough, especially where I'm at. Uh, if you're doing Ableton Live and stuff like that, I'm guessing, I don't know what type of music you play, but the metal industry is fucking just not great. And it's not the worst off. It's just it's not great. Classic. Like every day is Saturday. No sense of time. Yeah, fuck. Uh Le Beau. Time is important for everybody. And that's what I'm saying. Like at some point, I think a lot of us would take time. Uh I saw something recently where they were saying like if I offered you, you know, 3 or like $5 million, $10 million, something like that, right now, and I could give it to you, but you can't give it to anybody else. You know what I mean? You can't pass it on. It's only for you. If I gave you $10 million or something, but I also said you only have 6 months to spend it and you're going to die, you'll be dead. You know, some of us might take it, but I bet you have a pretty extreme sense of the world if you're going to do that. Like I said, when I heard it, they didn't put the stipulation if you can't give it away, because I'd be like, unfortunately, in the state of the world right now, and with my family and the people I care about, it'd be more tempting for me to say yes. I'll take the 3 million, 5 million, 2 million, 1 million, live only 6 months, and then give it to my family. They need it more than fucking anybody else does, and you're not guaranteed any amount of time anyway. But you know what? They wouldn't want to do that. Point being is your time is worth millions. It's worth fucking billions. It's worth everything. And when you're on the line, you'd trade anything for it. So enjoy it while you have it. Don't dwell on it. Don't think about it. Just enjoy it. I've done that very easily my whole life. And sometimes that makes me a slacker. Sometimes that makes me, not maybe not a slacker, but like it makes me do things that I care about more than things that I should. I'm not obsessed with work. And that I had a time where I thought that was really important. My grandma put really good work ethics. My mom put really good work ethics. My dad did not. Um, and he passed away years and years ago. So I bet you he wasn't mad or upset that he didn't work more. Although he had a family to feed, so maybe other people were a little upset they didn't work more. But that's not the point. Being point is I think your time is important, and the people around you, uh, you know, care more about you and your presence than your money. Otherwise, those people don't really care about you. So it's all a matter of balancing shit. H.G. Wells. Huh. I've read The Time Machine, the original book. I loved The Time Machine, the movie, the old one with the fucking, I can't remember anybody in it. I haven't seen it in a good fucking 15, 20 years, but I love the old Time Machine movie. It was great. And then they remade the Time Machine movie in like maybe the 90s or very early 2000s. Someone wants, do you want just a piece of frosting? Just a frosting. Yes. Rod Taylor. Frankie. Oh shit, you're still live. Hell yeah. What's up, dude? I thought you meant like alive. Yes, I'm still alive. Somehow, some way. Pulling through. Yeah. Oh. All right. Well, we also got some bacon. This isn't sponsored by Bacon Strips, although it should be because she's so cute. But she loves these things. I might be able to get her to do a full hop up. So we'll put this down, and for her birthday, everyone's got to see the full. There it is. Oh, of course, Panda never fails to do that. Okay. You still did great. All right. Well, Panda is a jelly gel. She's very jelly. And she smelled the bacon, so you can see her do the cute little chomps right there. Even though it's not her birthday, it's the dog's. But that's all right. Frankie, I'm glad I made it to another live stream. Indeed, indeed. Thanks for joining me. I'm trying to do these a little bit more. It's been a very, oh shit, now everyone's here. Well, say hello to my cats. I got you, buddy. I got you. He doesn't even chew them hardly. He just fucking, this is mine. That one's mine. That one's mine. He fucking will like totally fucking, yeah. Frankie Kitties. Classic. Good night and see you tomorrow night. I actually might not be doing one tomorrow night. This is Saturday after all, so I don't know if I'm gonna be doing two. So maybe next week I'm gonna be in Wyoming. I found out how to do some recording. I might be able to borrow a USB microphone and do a live stream from Wyoming for all the bands because I've been talking on a group chat and they might really like that. And so keep an eye out. It's an idea, but next week there might be a live stream from Wyoming, which is out of state for me. So live, Condemned to Burn, whole bunch of different bands. It might be going down. So, but yes, you have a good one. Also, Classic, thank you so much for all your support and all the activity on YouTube. It does not hurt. Anything to get that algorithm back going. My YouTube hates me. Let's just say that. So, Frankie, that would be dope. So, the last time I did a live stream, the video turned out pretty good, but we played so loud that it blew out the speaker on this speaker, which I knew was going to do because I can blow out. Hey, come here. I'll give you another piece. Come on. Hop up. 1 second. Hop up. Hop up. Up. Hop up. Yay! So eat that whole cake because it's her birthday. If you really want to, you can. If she wants bacon and cake for dinner, I'm not against that. I mean, shit. My cats seem a little offended, but all right. Um, yeah. So I God, who was it? I was chatting with someone who also was willing to send a microphone, but uh, I'm not pressing anything on anyone by any means. I'm sure I can borrow a mic. I know there's this mic. I think it's called the Snowball mic. It's a USB mic that's pretty nice. I'm hoping that that has enough headroom that won't just fucking. I need to look up some videos on what the best USB mic for recording live concerts is. Pretty much that's what I need to look up. Do a little investigation, get the cheapest one of those used that I can find uh, after I pick a winner, and it won't be too hard to record and do a live stream. So that would be great. We will see. No guarantees on that one. Hey, you can't eat his cake cookie. All right. But yeah, so what's good, everybody? I guess I can sit right here. Hey, look at that. There's a chair right here that works just fine. So now I'm still in the picture. So again, of course he's not like, hey, how's it going over here now? What's going on over here? So yeah, I'm gonna try and do a live stream. Again, there's like five other bands we're playing with, and you have to ask if they want theirs done too. I think would be only fair. I don't know. Probably it'd be like a live stream that's like 6 hours or some shit like that from beginning to end with all the bands, because I feel like that's the best way to do it. I'm gonna try. It's definitely feasible. So we'll see. Like I said, that last one I did, I think some of the people turned out pretty good, but as a metal band, is so loud in there. So, but next week. So, but 2022, here we come. We're gonna fucking make it a good year. I am really glad that at the start of this new year, don't get me wrong, the end of this year has been shit for me. This last like 2 weeks just sucked. It really sucked. Like our drummer was fucking moving away, and we didn't have a replacement. We still are a little iffy on that, but it's looking very positive that we're gonna have somebody that we can work with quite well. So, and at least get something done, filled in, because we have like 9 shows lined up. So we got a lot of obligations and a lot of people to melt some faces. Oh, you're not stealing my spot, but you can steal this spot. How about this one over here? Got to clear off a spot for the kitty. There we go. And just because it's your birthday, you get a couple too. All right, there we go. Happy 2022. Hope you have a better year, dude. I hope everybody does. That's the goal. Is for everybody to start doing better. I expect shit to just get crazier and crazier and harder, but that doesn't mean we don't just keep at it. That's all you can do. So, and here's the last little piece of cookie and cookie dust. So we're gonna get this puppy over here. She bumped her head. She got so excited. All right, let's hop all the way up. Hop all the way up. Gotta hop up. 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 No. There's a girl. There's a girl. Oh, there's a girl. There's a girl. Oh, there we are. And she also gets no cookie crumbs. Look at all those cookie crumbs. All right. Yeah, she's the best. So, yeah. And yeah, shit's gonna be all right. It's a new year. Um, it really doesn't usually mean too much for me. It's just another day, and if I didn't know it wasn't a new year, I wouldn't even think about it. But yeah, um, I'm hoping I have a lot of things planned. I have to start being a lot healthier, even though I'm not terribly unhealthy. I have to be a lot more active because I haven't been active at all. Uh, I wish I could say that I was going to do more music and more shows, more all this and that, but I'm already like doing a pretty maxed out amount. So, all right. So, it was a great New Year's, guys. I have plans to spin that dab wheel one more time, even though there's a huge fucking glob still left in there. I'll just enjoy that on my own. Uh, I'm going to spin that dab wheel one more time. Unos. Frankie, do I still skate? I've been way too hurt to skate. I can't fall on my fucking shoulder. I'd be fucked. Um, yeah, there's no way. Unfortunately, no. And it makes me really want to play like a skateboarding video game or watch skate videos and shit like that. And at the same time, it doesn't because then it makes me like, uh, not being able to skate really hurt. And there was no snow until today, and it was relatively nice out every day. Like for skateboarding in Denver, this year has been amazing. Like you could have gone to the skate park every day for fucking ever this year. So I really feel like I let myself down not skating and being hurt. But what you gonna do? I just can't keep hurting it. Um, with a shoulder injury, it's a little weird. I'm just if I fall and I catch my fucking shoulder, like I can't catch myself, and it's an instinct. You know, you put your arm out to catch yourself. So uh, skateboarding is one of the hugest goals I have. So I'm in a lot of physical therapy and shit like that. And one of my biggest goals is to tell them, I'm like, not only do I want to be okay, I want to be okay enough to skateboard and do physical activity without hurting myself again. Frankie, I saw your weed skateboard video. That board looks sick. So that board is right here. You can kind of see it in the background. See it hiding right there? I can see some wheels and a little bit of the top of the board. It's hidden behind uh, the this guy. There we go. So much crap, but he's hiding there. He's there. You can kind of see it. Ugh, see, I hurt my arm just moving that shit. But yeah, yeah, that's the big goal is to get back on the board because right now I can't even do mellow stuff. Like transition is really mellow, and if I just had a half pipe, I just pump and pump. But even if I just like fall, I'm afraid I'm gonna fall, catch myself, and my shoulder, it's on a thread. My fucking the surgery I have, they're gonna take out a little piece of bone. They're fucking doing a lot of work on little shit. So the page that they gave me of like what they're doing was pretty long. I'm like, fuck, and I'm gonna be fucked up for a very long time. But again, the goal is to be back and healthier than ever, or at least back on a very healthy upswing. It's been a bitch health wise. I also hurt my foot, and that stopped me even before my shoulder. So it's been over a year since I've been skating properly and happy. Uh, yeah, not super stoked about it, but what you gonna do? I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna spin this wheel of dabs and see what it lands on, and we'll take a dab and probably call it a night. Uh, I'm not in any rush. That's probably gonna take a long time. So, but still, the wheel is spun, and we have begun. Uh, Frankie, does it hurt your shoulder, or does it your shoulder hurt? Doesn't or does when you're holding a guitar? Not too bad, surprisingly. Uh, but yes, because it's in the right shoulder. Fortunately, I'm almost always sitting down is a big key. I'm always in here. So sitting down, all the weight of the guitar is on my leg. My arm, you know, I usually rest on the guitar. So the guitar is on my leg, my arms on the guitar, and then a lot of what I do is in the wrist and in the thumb, and just mostly that combination. But really, and it's the forearm doing that like doorknob kind of motion. So it's a combination of that. So I'm going like that. That's kind of how I get my rhythm guitar playing down. And of course, my hands are completely fucked because my hands aren't normal. Uh, that hurts more holding it out and doing that. It's the big thing is any weighted items. Like, yeah, I can't pick up this and put it above my shoulder. Like right here, it's hurting, 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 hurting. Anything above that, even without weight, I can do it without weight. It doesn't hurt too bad. But like that's about my limit. I can't like just go up and over and stuff like that. Like it is fucked. So I mean, yeah, this thing weighs like a pound, and it's like I can't fucking lift it up over my shoulder without it hurting. I mean, I can do it. I could probably do push-ups if I had to, but then the next day I'm fucked. So like a couple weeks ago, I forget how like it was just a really bad day. Yeah, lots of bad news. It's the day I found out that I couldn't get my shoulder fucking surgery, and my heart's all fucked, even though I've got it checked a bunch. You don't get to play with the stuff anymore. You guys have had enough. Especially if you're gonna be a jerk about it. You guys are good. You guys are a bunch of beggy little beggars. Begging. All right. So fortunately, again, short story, and I don't play a lot of guitar. It's been really nice in a way. Everything's kind of worked out for its own reason. Like, I joined a band as a vocalist, and that was a big reason why. I'm a bass player usually. That's where I feel the most comfortable in any band. I can play in a decently technical band if I'm a bass player, uh, for the most part. I've gotten better recently at my guitar chops, but I'm not a guitarist. I'm not a bass player. Predominantly, not a like a not at a performer level. I can do some recording session stuff because I have a lot of time and I'm doing my own recordings. But yeah, for the most part, I play for fun and for me. Uh, Pete, it's crappy. Oh wait, there we go. Pete, I missed a part. I just saw it's crappy. All right, you guys are killing me. Pete, I get the same pain in my left hand whenever I work on my watercolor painting now. It's crappy. Okay. Um, and then Frankie says, gotcha. Yeah, that's mostly where I'm getting the pain. It's like weight and lifting. So also, like especially the bass, if I have a strap on and if I have a strap on, that sounds horrible. But if I have the strap on my guitar and I'm wearing it around my shoulder, the basses I have are all pretty heavy, except for my main bass is pretty light. That's one of the big reasons I like it. It's very thin, it's very light, it's easy to put my hand. Like it's small, the neck is very small, so it's like a guitar more than a bass almost. I have guitars with thicker neck on them than my bass does. So, um, but that being said, it's still fucking heavy, and like all that weight on my left shoulder. I also have a herniated disc, and it's going to the left side. So I'm fucked. Cat, you can't have her bacon. You are not allowed to have her bacon. She's just going crazy over here for her bacon. That's her bacon. It's just a bag too. All right. Let's get that wheel spun, shall we? We're gonna spin the wheel of dabs. If I haven't already, doesn't matter. We're doing it again. Uh, and we're gonna take a dab and see what it lands on. There we are. Spinning, spinning. It was pretty late, but it's New Year's, and I don't know about you guys, but I got nothing better to do. I'll go to bed. All right, what did it land on? Sure Forest. Oof. The only thing that sucks is that's far away. Um, yeah, the timing on the surgery was going to be perfect because my arm's really hurting, and I should be healing up right about now, or at least getting to the point where maybe I can go back to work a little bit. I don't even get to take any time off work after I get my surgery and my arm done. That's just not how it works. She just really wants treats. Damn it, you just have to have some treats. Man, poor kitty. All right, so neglected. You're so neglected of all treats. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We're just God, that's gonna take a lot. We'll do one out of this one. We'll do a chong. Fuck it. For New Year's, I'm not getting up out of my chair, and we're just gonna do one out of here because it's easily available. Why? Whatever. Fuck it. We'll do a dab for the new year. This is our good luck to the new year dab. Or it's my good luck to you for your new year. Yeah, healthy, wealthy, and happy, dude. That's what I'm gonna be. She's just really, she's in here getting all contact high, and now she's, all of them are begging for me so much. Got away from the cat and dog. Everyone, again, say happy birthday to Phoenix. She is officially 5 years old. 5 years old. 5 years old. It's unbearable. Your cuteness is unbearable. So, yeah, it was a good day. I don't know. Hopefully, everyone has better luck. It seems like everybody had a bad year. So, see, happy birthday, Phoenix. See, Phoenix, happy birthday. Happy birthday. This dog means so much to me. Jesus. That friggin' time. I got no butane. Gotta clean them out better. All right. Yep. So we're about to do a dab on the Chong Bong, which is my illegal pick on the wheel because that wheel don't control me. God damn it. We are ringing in the new year the right way with cats, dabs, and joints, and staying safe, staying indoors, chilling with friends and family. Yeah, man. Thank you so much for joining me, and to all of you. Hopefully, again, this New Year's great, and you're staying safe tonight. Here in Denver, it's snowing. It's snowing. It's snowing. What is it? I don't have any more treats. I don't have any more treats. It's so cute that you want to be up here, but I don't have any treats. I have no treats for you. I'm sorry. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. She says, everybody tell me happy birthday more. I really enjoy it. I really wag my tail a whole lot when you say it. All right. let's get this dab going. Oh man, I still got coffee too. Where's my thingamabobber? Here's my thingamabobber. All right, perfect. And cheers, one and all. Let's ring this New Year's together. Ring it in. Whatever. Oh man. Woo! Oh. I was a little bummed because I don't own my favorite movie to watch on New Year's anymore, which is Four Rooms. Uh, Great movie. Granted, I was a kid when I watched it. It's not a kid's movie, yet strangely enough, it just, for being a kid, it makes it amazing. You know what I mean? Where it's like, as a child, you're like, this is so cool. You grow up and it's like, it's still a great movie, but it just there's four different directors. Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez are two of them. Yeah, Rodriguez can't talk. Sandy, Happy New Year's, Venom, and all you Shatterdazers. Shatterdazers. Yeah. I mean, I need a better one, but Shatterdazers isn't bad. Especially it is Shatterday. I knew that would happen, and I'm very happy. You gonna hop up? I think she would hop up if I wasn't dabbing. So, the cat, the dog, they're all fucking super fucking amped up. She ate a whole cake, so she's like, "Do you have more cake in here? Where was that cake at? Did you have that cake? Can I have some more cake?" She also got a narwhal, this cute little narwhal for her birthday. It's a little toy, little plush toy. She loves her toys, and she's just the sweetest thing ever. You okay? Yeah, yeah. She's just my best friend. You're just my best friend. All right. All right. What is? Yeah. What is? What is? What is? What is? What? What? Quiet with that stuff, because cats will be back. All right. What is it? Not that I don't mind the cats. It's just, yeah. Sandy, that's right. It is Saturday. Time to spin the wheel. Whew, I just spun the wheel. I think I am going to finish some of this joint, drink a little bit of this coffee, maybe at least finish this dab that I did not finish, and then call it a night. Double spin? Uh-oh. Two people. Well, I even cheated on the last spin. How about this? If I spin it and I don't have to do too much work, we'll see what it says. I can do it for fun anyway. Oh, you're being so good. Usually, oh, yeah, Panda's like, nope. So I say, usually the pets don't love it. Hey, look at that, Chongbong. How perfect is that? Can't beat that. Might have to take it. I'm not against that. I was gonna say, as long as I don't have to get up or do anything, I'm all right. All right, Panda, what do you think? Panda just wants more treats. And that's what she thinks. Let's put some of this hash on this layer joint for fun. Let's clean this out. You're now watching Panda Vision. Sandy, Panda loves it when you spin the wheel. She's definitely less afraid of it, but I would have to say, I don't know. Panda has become very good. She knows that for the most part, no one's gonna hurt her. Phoenix still chases her around, and she's still like kind of, like when she walks by Phoenix. There we go. Thank you, Panda. When Panda walks by Phoenix, she still kind of has her eye on her, and she's like kind of slowly hit my funny bone. She's still kind of is very cautious around her and walks very slowly, which catches Phoenix's eye because she wants to chase her and do the, you know, she's so Phoenix is so cute. She's sitting there with her fucking chin on my lap. She's like, I just want treats, and it's my birthday, and I love you so much, and thank you. Even though I didn't even get the cake, I just gave it to her. Your mommy got the cake, so thank her. But yes, I was able to give it to you, and so she's just very lovey right now. She's like, I just really am so happy. I'm so happy for the cake and all the birthday wishes. She's here for the birthday wishes. All right, so we can do another dab now. What is it? Yeah, are you that excited? She's that excited? Yeah, yeah. What up, up? I think she wants her narwhal. Let's get your narwhal. Let's show everybody your toy. Let's show everybody the toy. Look at that narwhal. Come here. Come here. That's my narwhal. Yay. I wish you could see how cute she is. She's playing with it right there. Yay. Ah, she's the best. All right. I kind of I love the attention and I love it. I just dabbing is always freaks me out around all the fuzzy cute little animals. Oh, there's the squeezer. Here, here, here. There's mine. That's mine. Is that yours? Yeah, yeah. All right. Good times. Phoenix loves her toy, her narwhal. She loves her narwhal. She's the happiest dog when she gets her new toys. Oh, and she just lays at my feet because she's the cutest puppy ever. Ah, next, next time, like Halloween, or if I see a really cool dog bed or just a cute one, I want to get one for in here so she can hang out and we can all chill together as a happy family. All right, let's do this. How about? Oh, what is it? Yeah, you want your narwhal? No, you don't want your narwhal? No, she wants her treats, is what she wants. Ziggy's in this shit too. This pretty much becomes a show about me bribing cats to get off of my lap so I can take dabs. That's become what the show is. Which I mean, hey, just that's how what my life is. So that's how it goes. And Ziggy is not amused. "Ah, that's your cake. Oh, she's looking at the box. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't have any more cake. You ate your whole cake. You ate the whole thing in one day. That was your whole day. Probably maybe it should have been an after dinner thing, but that's okay. Dessert for dinner is okay. We all like dessert for dinner. She had some bacon. She had bacon and cake. Sandy, you need some CBD to calm Phoenix down. She's not too bad right now. She was Barco. She is very food. She's looking for treats, is what she's doing. I got like one more piece of BEGGIN, I think is how it's spelled. But anyway, I have yeah, we need more treats for her. But the point being is, CBD. She's very anxious in the car, and CBD has seemed to help her somewhat. I haven't done it myself. No, I haven't done the experiments myself with her. But I've seen it a little bit, and it seems to be okay. From what I hear, dogs are pretty good with CBD, but cats don't. Like it just doesn't do well for them. But I haven't done any real research, and I should. But the big thing is with CBD, with dogs, cats, and myself, is I just can't fucking afford it. I mean, otherwise, I'd probably be doing that shit all the goddamn time. But yes, I am surrounded by awesome animals, and this is how I want to ring in the new year. Pretty decent. I am pretty happy. Frankie, cats got catnip. I got the cats for Christmas. I got these like catnip balls. It's funny. Right after I got them, uh, I saw like an ad on like Facebook or YouTube or somewhere. I think my girlfriend showed it to me, but we saw an ad for one after we got them. But you like stick them on the wall, and they're these little balls. And it's got like a hole drilled on the side, so they spin. So the cat licks them, and they spin around. And I got them those for Christmas. I didn't show those on the Christmas episode, and I got Phoenix her lemonade, a little bar of lemonade. Sandy, from our point, from the on-screen point of view, it looks like Panda is purring. She has this like weird breathing thing when the puppy's around. Like she's always like, I don't know, like hyper aware of everything. But she's gotten so much better. She's got so much better. She's purring right now. Now she's purring for sure. She's a cool cat, man. She's been nothing but sweet. Ever, I mean, she was the hardest one at first to break in to like get like understanding that things are gonna be okay. But she's the most loyal cat I've ever had. Um, I know that, like yeah. So love that cat. She's so sweet and she means the world. She's the youngest. Try not to bake her out either. She don't like that. It's hard to get stoned with the cats on the table, like I said, safely. And I'm trying to use the torch away from her. But anyway, Panda kept me. Without her, I probably would have fucking lost it. Like literally, like I don't know, man. Uh, it would have like I don't know. It was I was already at a what like was that nervous breakdown or whatever breaking point where I could take no more, and her being around and sticking around when everything else in my life went away, including my other cats, uh, was so big and so important. Uh, I owe her a lot more than she knows. You know what I mean? Although she kind of does. She gets very special treatment, and she's very babied and pampered. And not that Ziggy isn't, but Ziggy's an annoying dick. So sometimes I have to be like, dude, stop what you're doing. You're being an asshole. She never does that. She's always so it's a little. I mean, the worst she does is just want attention. Like, it's not that often, but when she wants it, she really wants attention, and that is not a bad thing. So, all right, I am officially out. So I couldn't do another dab with you guys if I wanted to, because that's the last of my butane. So I got one more dab. It's gonna work out perfect. And boom, out of butane. New year. Got through the night though. Frankie, that's really sweet. Glad she helped you. Yeah, I could tell you the story, but I won't. Uh, long story short is, yeah, all my cats got out of an open window. The screen got busted out. Um, Probably because of Mr. Ziggy, the dick I was telling you about there. And I lost two of my cats, and she stayed. She was sitting there meowing at me, saying, "Hey, something's wrong, something's wrong." And I'm just like, wow. Like I said, she got put to the test of she had her chance to leave, and unfortunately never be seen again because that was the fate of her brother. And she chose to stay, and that fucking saved me because losing her brother was so much that I couldn't have taken all three of my cats going away and lost. I got Ziggy back. I paid $500 reward for it. So again, he's a dick. I love him to death though. Cheers, everybody. Cheers to all of you. Happy New Year. Oh. Woo! Sandy, does that mean you can't use a lighter to warm up your dab bowl? Frankie, she's very loyal. Yeah, like I said, she got tested on that night for sure, and even with an open window, she stayed. And if anything, was looking at me to like help. She tried. It was one of the worst nights of my life, and I've had some bad nights. But if you can't tell, cats mean the world to me. I am wearing a stupid cat shirt too. But yeah, my cats mean the fucking world to me. And now my puppy, even though I'm kind of stepfather to the puppy, she's a mama's girl, which is fine. Her mom and her have the tightest bond I've ever seen. So, which is fine. I love that dog and I love my cats. It's a little microcosm that I can actually take care of. You know what I mean? Um, I can't fix the world. I can't help everyone. I can't even help a lot of the people I know, but I try to make sure at all costs that the cats have somewhere safe, they're always fed, and have nothing but love. And that keeps me working. It keeps me keeping up to date with the house, clean and keeping them clean. And it also makes me, more active at working again. Back to like our time thing that we were talking about earlier. Everyone wants their own time. They sure do. But more at some point, other people are important to the point where it matters more. Like I was saying earlier about that experiment that they were doing when they were asking people, would you take like $10 million if you only had 6 months to live? That's you're gonna die. By taking the money, you sign your own death contract, but you got 6 months to spend it and enjoy it any way you want. And a lot of people wouldn't do it. Um, Again, I put that stipulation of in not being able to give it away because again, I think that's really important. Uh, but you can't change everything. But cats and dogs, since they don't usually leave your house, or at least mine doesn't, or by your side, um, and they usually don't live as long as you wish they would. You get to see their whole life cycle from puppy to when they pass away. It's just one of the few things that keeps yourself in check and that keeps you working and taking care of things. You know, it's more important sometimes. Your time is priceless to you, but you realize how much other people matter, and then kind of changes your perspective on things. I'm willing to sacrifice my time to work, to make money, to pay for the food, and keep these animals happy. And I don't know. That's they keep me a part of society a lot better. So owe them a lot. Frankie, I feel you. Sword gives you a purpose. Yeah. Yeah, and I've had the feeling where they like lock me down, where I got cats, so I can't go take a vacation, or I got cats, so I can't go to another country. But I'm like, you know what? I can't afford to go to another country or go to vacation anyway. You know how many vacations I've taken in the last, like, if you don't count like weekend or like maybe 4 days in this state, like at a family member's house, type thing. Like, because my girlfriend's like father, like they live in a very nice place, and like I almost consider like going there like a vacation. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I don't. Last time I've been on a real vacation, they're few and far between. Um, so I'm like, yeah, they don't keep me from doing that much. And like all my band stuff, they haven't fucking hurt me on any of that stuff. They've done nothing but enrich my life and made it worth living. So uh, I think that you do what you can. But it is now 1:24, and I am ready to poop out. Although I took a nap, I'm still not usually up this late, unless again I'm doing like a show or something. So everybody, happy New Year. I will be streaming soon, but not tomorrow. Next week, no guarantee, because I'm gonna have a very busy fucking week. I'm gonna be driving 4 hours to Casper, Wyoming to do a show. I'm going to be performing in the show. I'm going to be setting up, how we're going to stay, eat, all this shit, set up for the show, which is there's a lot of setup to be done. Um, and then, get all that shit going. Sandy later, Frankie, thank you for staying a bit longer. I enjoyed hanging out for sure, dude. Uh, it's not hard when you got a huge joint to smoke. But yeah, next week, I might have a lot of shit to do. So add on top of all that, bringing my laptop that I do all my music production on. So I have to be super on that shit. You know what I mean? If I take it, bringing my laptop and my webcam and a mic. So I'll have to set up all that shit separately and get a mic, borrow one probably. So a lot of shit like that. But I'd love to do a fucking live stream next week. It'd mean a lot to me and make the show extra worth it. Because I've never been to Wyoming, so who knows what it will be like. I hope it's fucking jam packed full of fucking people, but also with how the virus and shit is going right now, the COVID shit, it's terrible timing for the going out of state. And like when we started signing on to all these out of state shows and fucking getting the ball rolling with the band touring, uh COVID wasn't as big as it is right now. So after the holidays, everything just kind of, everyone was all close together and probably fucking a lot of transmission happens. So that sucks, but it is what it is. Hopefully next week you'll see me from Wyoming. If anybody is in Wyoming, it would mean the world to me if you came out and checked out the show. We'll be at the Oil City Beer Company, I think is what it's called. Oil City Beer Company. I know it's Oil City something in Casper, Wyoming. You can look it up. Next week, we headline because we're the fucking shit. We're awesome. We do a great show, dude. Fucking people go crazy at our shows. We kill it every time. So here's to you guys. Here's to the new year. Cheers one more time. You guys make sure to take it easy, keep it keefy, stay safe, and yeah, till next time, guys. It means the world seeing you. Peace out.